Take a look at this. A clean, professional e-commerce site with high-quality product grid, working carts, and a fully functional checkout system. I built this entire brand, Nexus Store, from scratch, and today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do the same. If you're a beginner looking to launch your first store, this is the only video you need. We aren't just looking at settings, we are building a real business. In this video, we'll build out this entire store using Shopify's native editor, showing you how to professionally configure every section to make your brand look established from day one. We're going through everything in this single tutorial. The sign-up, how to get started with the best current offers. Store design, building a homepage that looks like a premium brand. Technical setup, exactly how to connect your custom domain and fix your DNS record so your site is live and secure. No fluff, no skipped steps. We are going from A to Z in one shot, so make sure you watch until the very end so you don't miss those critical domain settings. And let's start building. So, what exactly is Shopify? Simply put, it's an all-in-one e-commerce platform. Unlike WordPress or WooCommerce, where you have to manage your own hosting and security separately, Shopify is a SaaS, software as a service. This means they handle the servers, the security, and the speed, while you focus entirely on the business and the design. As of 2026, over 5.5 million stores are running on this platform. It's the top choice because it removes the technical headache. You get a built-in payment system called Shopify Payments, an incredible mobile app to manage your business on the go, and a massive app store that lets you add almost any feature, from professional reviews to advanced SEO tools, with just a few clicks. The best part? It scales. Whether you're selling 5 items a month or 50,000, Shopify's infrastructure is built to handle the traffic. You don't have to worry about your site crashing during a big sale or a Black Friday rush. It's professional-grade tech, made accessible for beginners. All right, let's jump straight into the setup. We're on the pricing page, and for this tutorial, and honestly for most of you starting out, the basic plan is the way to go. It has everything you need to launch a professional store. So to begin, click Start for free. I'm going to sign up using my Google account. I highly recommend this because it's much easier to keep track of your logins and it's more secure. Just allow the permissions for Shopify to access your account. And once Google verifies the connection, your Shopify account is officially born. Now check out this promotion. This is why right now is the best time to start. Shopify is giving us the first 3 months for just $1 per month. After that, it goes back to the standard $25 fee. Plus, the next 3 days are completely free, so you can build your entire store without spending a penny up front. It's a pretty amazing deal. I'll go ahead and put in my card details to lock in this promotional offer. And there we go. Our $1 trial is assigned. It might ask you to select a plan again. We'll stick with the starter/basic setup. They're even offering the POS, point of sale system, for free right now. But since we are focusing on the online store today, I'll continue without it. Now let's answer a few quick questions so Shopify can optimize our experience. I'll make sure to select the Sell in Store option as well, just to have all our bases covered. And for the most important part, our store name. We're going with Nexus Store. Let's hit Continue. And just like that, the technical setup is done. We are officially inside our Shopify admin account, and this is where we're going to turn our vision into a reality. Now that we're officially in the admin area, let's take a quick look at the site. Click the eye icon right next to Online Store in the left sidebar menu. As you can see, the site is live. But look at the URL. It's a Shopify subdomain right now. Don't worry, we'll connect our professional custom domain later in this video. Here is our basic website structure. This is where we'll put our products and build our brand. But before we start designing the layout, we need a brand identity. Specifically, we need a logo. So let's head over to Canva and start building. From the left menu bar in Canva, select Templates. We want something clean and modern for Nexus Store. I'm using Canva Pro here. If you want to know how to get Canva Pro the legit way, make sure to watch my dedicated video on that, which I'll link in the cards above. To search for e-commerce logos to find something that fits our niche. After a quick look, Here we go. This template right here is exactly what I'm looking for. It's clean, it's professional, and it fits our brand vibe. Now click Customize this template to open the editor. Now you can make a lot of deep customizations here, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'll keep it simple and just change the name to Nexus Store and update the tagline. It's that easy. Make sure to give your template a name so you can easily locate the file later within your Canva account. Everything looks perfect. Let me quickly save this as a PNG file, and we're done. We have our brand identity ready to go, and now we can head back to Shopify to start the real design work. Now, let's place our logo. Click the Customize or Edit Theme option. Once the editor opens, you'll notice something familiar. It's actually very similar to the Elementor plugin in WordPress. Every element is editable, and you can customize the appearance in real time. This is Shopify's native editor, and it's incredibly powerful. Click on the Nexus Store text in the header. That's our logo placement area. This opens the settings on the right. Click Theme Settings. You'll see the logo section appears on the right. Click Select Image and upload that PNG file we just created in Canva. Now, a quick observation while I'm editing. These sidebars keep popping open in opposite directions. It's a little distracting, right? Maybe it's just me, but anyway, let's keep moving. Our logo is uploaded, but it looks a bit small for a desktop screen. Let's fix the sizing. On the right, find the desktop logo width scaler and slide it. This looks much better, but let's see what a slightly larger version looks like. Yeah, I think that's the sweet spot. Now never forget the mobile users. Click the mobile icon at the top right and adjust the mobile height scale separately to make sure it looks crisp on a phone. My rule of thumb, make sure your logo is clear enough to read, but leave enough breathing room for your search icon and cart button. Once you're happy with how it looks on both devices, we're ready to move forward. While we're here, I realized I forgot to save a favicon file. Let's jump back to Canva real quick. If you don't know, a favicon is that tiny icon you see in the browser tab. It makes your site look official. Let's grab just the icon from our logo and save it as a PNG with the background removed. I'm just refining the dimensions here. In web design, every pixel counts. I'll rename it so it's easy to find. Back in Shopify, locate favicon section in Theme Settings and upload that transparent file. Hit Save at the top right and we're done. Our brand identity is now officially integrated into the store. Now, it's time to add our products. This is where your store truly comes to life. From the left sidebar, click on Products, and then hit Add Product. If you've ever worked with WooCommerce, you'll feel right at home here. The layout is very intuitive. First, let's upload our product image under the Media section. Let's give our product a name. You want a catchy, professional title. Remember, this is vital for SEO. A good title helps customers find your product on Google. Now for the description. Instead of writing it manually, let's use AI. I'm going to drag my product image into Gemini and ask it to write a high-converting Shopify product description. I'll pick the variation I like best, copy it, and paste it right into the description box. Perfect. This saves so much time. Scroll down to category. Most of the time, Shopify's AI is smart enough to auto-detect what you're selling. You see, it already captured t-shirts. I love this feature. Now for the pricing. Enter your product price here. But let's say you want to show a sale, you know, that psychological discount look. Simply click Compare at Price and enter the price. Now it will show the sale price on your store. If your product is tax eligible, keep that box checked. But for this demo, I'm turning it off. Next is inventory. If you want to show customers how many items are left in stock, enable Track Inventory. This is where you see the SKU, Stock Keeping Unit. Think of an SKU as a unique ID for your product that helps you manage your warehouse. We'll skip the advanced shipping dimensions for now, as we'll cover custom shipping rates in a future video. Now, before we move on, I want to highlight a section that many beginners overlook: meta fields. If you're coming from the WordPress world, think of these as custom fields. Meta fields allow you to add extra specialized information to your product pages. And finally, at the very bottom, you'll see the search engine listing section. This is where you tweak your meta title and meta description for Google. Since SEO is a massive topic on its own and requires its own set of strategies, we're going to cover this in a completely separate video. So stay tuned for that. Scroll back up to the collections section. In the WordPress world, we call these categories. If you don't have one yet, you can create one instantly. I'll name mine Women's Collection. Type the name, hit save, and close the pop-up. Now let's hit save on the whole product. Let's see how it looks on the front end. Click Preview. Okay, it looks good, but I see a couple of things to fix. The sale price isn't displaying correctly yet, and we have room for a much better description layout. Let's head back and fix those real quick. All right, first, I'm going to add a more detailed description for our product. Now let's scroll down to the pricing. I noticed the mistake. Shopify's logic is a little different from what you might be used to in WooCommerce. In WooCommerce, you have a regular price and a sale price. But in Shopify, the price field is what the customer actually pays, and the compare it price is the original higher price. Our current price is 1,500 Pakistani rupees, so to show a discount, we have to set the compare at price to a higher value, like 2,000 Pakistani rupees. Let's save these settings and head back to the front end to double check. And as you can see, perfect. The sale badge is now showing, the original price is crossed out, and the layout looks much more professional. Our first product for Nexus Store is officially live and looking great. This is a huge milestone for any new store owner. Now, let's talk about variations. Most products, especially in fashion, come in different options. Scroll down past the shipping section and you'll see variants. Click Add Options to get started. Shopify makes this very easy. You can choose from colors, sizes, materials, and more. First, I'll add a color variant and set it to yellow. Hit Done. Next, let's add a size option. I'm going to input 3 different sizes: small, medium, and large. Just like that, we now have a matrix of options. But here's the developer secret. You can assign different prices and images to every single one of these combinations. Let's say the yellow version costs a bit more to produce. We can give it a unique price right here. I'm also going to upload a specific product image for the yellow variant. Quick filler. While this is uploading, notice how much faster this is than the manual variable product setup in WooCommerce. Perfect. The image is linked. Let's save and hit Preview. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't personally like how these images are sitting right next to each other in this theme default. It looks a bit cluttered, but don't worry, we'll customize that layout later. Also, you might notice a cutoff or sold out look on the sizes. That's because we haven't assigned prices to those specific combinations yet. I'm showing you this step by step so you understand the workflow sequence. In the WooCommerce world, we'd have 3 sizes for red and 3 for yellow. It's the same here. You need to ensure each variant, like yellow/small, has its own price and stock assigned. Let's quickly fill those in so our customers can actually add them to their cart. Red variants are priced and ready. Now let's replicate that for the yellow ones. It's a quick process, but it's the most important step to make sure your Add to Cart button actually works for every customer choice. Settings saved. Let's refresh the front end one more time. And there we go. The variations are working, the price updates when we switch colors, and the store is officially becoming interactive. This is how you build a professional shopping experience. Now that we've added our products, it's time to build the face of our brand, the homepage. Click the eye icon next to Online Store. Notice how the products we just created are already appearing in the structure? Unlike some other platforms, Shopify automatically populates these sections once your products are live. No manual dragging required. Let's start from the very top. We're going to fix this hero section. Click on the image banner element to open the settings on the right. I'll go to select my main brand image. While this uploads, a quick tip, always make sure your images are optimized for the web. Even though Shopify has a great CDN, I always recommend using a tool like TinyPNG or exporting as WebP. And oh, it looks like that file failed. This happens sometimes, even in WooCommerce, usually due to file size or format issues. No worries, we'll just grab another one. This one uploaded perfectly. Now, Shopify allows you to add a second image if you want a split-screen look, or you can keep it as a single high-impact banner. I'm going to use Shopify's free images library. Let's search women's fashion. This shot looks promising. Let's add it. Just like that, the vibe of our store has completely changed. If you wanted a slider, you could easily add a slideshow section, but I like the clean look of the static banner for now. Again, look how easy this is. It feels exactly like using the Elementor plugin in WordPress. It's intuitive and incredibly fast. You can also link these images to specific collections or products. Explore these settings. There are a lot of hidden gems in the sidebar for overlays and alignment. Now let's look at the live site. I always check the live URL immediately after saving. Why? Because coming from WordPress, we're used to dealing with caching issues or things looking different on the front end than they do in the editor. Shopify is usually much more consistent, but it's a professional habit you should always keep. All right, the hero banner is looking sharp and our products are already populating. But a professional store needs more than just products. It needs trust signals. Let's add another section. From the left sidebar, under the template area, click Add Section. One of the best things here is that as you scroll through the options, Shopify shows you a live preview on the right. You can see exactly what each block, whether it's a video, a collage, or a newsletter, will look like before you even click it. No more guess and check like we sometimes have to do with older plugins. I'm specifically looking for something to show our shipping and support benefits. Here it is. Multi-column or icon with text. Let's add it. This is perfect for things like free shipping, secure payments, or 24/7 support. It gives the customer that extra bit of confidence to buy. I'll jump in and change this text real quick to reflect our Nexus store policies. Once that's updated, let's save it and hit the live site for the final bingo moment. And there it is. Everything is aligned, the icons are crisp, and the store finally feels complete. Now that our icon box is complete, I want to show you something truly next level. You aren't just limited to Shopify's pre-built sections. In 2026, we can use AI to build custom sections from scratch. I'm going to add a testimonial part using AI only. From the left sidebar, click Add Section again. But this time, look at this pop-up. Click the Generate button. This is your AI assistant. On the right, a generation block opens up. I'm going to ask it to create a testimonial section with star icons and a smooth slider layout. Hit enter and watch the magic happen. See that neon outlining around the block? That means the AI is actively building your section. On the right, you can even see the scripts and styling being generated in real time. Unlike other platforms that just give you a static block, Shopify's AI gives you full control. Once it's done, you can still customize the fonts, colors, and the testimonials themselves. What's really impressive here is that this isn't a locked block. As I scroll through these settings on the right, you can see that the AI has mapped everything to the standard Shopify editor. I can manually adjust the background transparency, tweak the border radius of the star icons, and even change the speed of the slider. It gives you that 100% custom developer feel without actually writing a single line of CSS. Let's check the front end. Okay, it's live, but look, it's not exactly in the middle. It's a bit off to the right. On most platforms, you'd have to dig into the CSS to fix this. But here, you just go to the Ask for Changes field at the bottom. I'll just tell it to center the entire section and adjust the padding. The AI handles the rest, starting exactly where it left off. It reruns the logic, applies the fix, and there we go. Let's refresh the live site. Perfectly centered, fully functional, and built in seconds. Pretty Django. Our homepage is looking solid. Now remember earlier when I said we'd fix the product image sizing? It's time to do that. From the top drop-down in the editor where it says Homepage, select Products and then Default Product. This opens the template for your single product page. Just like customizing a single product template in Elementor, I want a cleaner, more focused look here. I prefer a single column layout for the product images so they really stand out. In the settings on the right, look under Grid and change it to one column. Next, under the media settings, I'm going to change the aspect ratio to Portrait. This gives the images a high-end fashion boutique feel. You can really get creative here. Adjust the spacing, hide or show the SKU, or even move the Add to Cart button. Use your imagination to build something unique. Everything I'm building here is to show you the logic behind the tools. This is a beginner's guide, but these small adjustments are what separate a generic store from a professional brand. Let's hit save and check the live site. Look at that. It's amazing. Even when I select different product variants like the yellow color we added earlier, the layout stays clean in that single column format. It's responsive, fast, and looks premium. We've really come a long way. Our store is looking like a real business now, but we need to make sure our customers can find their way around. To manage your menus, head back to the admin dashboard. From the left sidebar, click on Content and then select Menus. You'll see your main menu here. Click into it, and you'll see all the items currently active on your header. I want to make one specific change. By default, Shopify calls the product list Catalog. In the modern e-commerce world, Collections sounds much more professional. Bingo. We're done here. All right, our design is finished and our products are ready. To go live, look for the Unlock Store button. You'll usually see it in a banner at the top of your dashboard. You'll see password protection option on the very first. Simply uncheck the Restrict Access with a Password box. Once you disable this, hit Save. Just like that, your store is officially public. To build a real brand, we need our own custom domain name. If you haven't bought one yet, I have a dedicated video on Hostinger showing you how to purchase hosting and domains, which I'll link in the cards above. In my case, I actually have a claimable domain available on my Hostinger account. This is a great feature where Hostinger gives you one free domain registration with certain plans. I'm going to click Claim Domain to get our Nexus store address secured without spending extra. When it comes to TLDs, that's the part at the end like .com, .net, or .org. You have plenty of choices. For an e-commerce site, I really like .shop. It tells the customer exactly what the site is for before they even click. Let's check for the availability of the domain names. It looks like that one is taken, but that's common. If your first choice isn't available, try adding a small prefix. Let's try its nexus.shop. Perfect. It's available. I'll click Claim Domain. And Hostinger will start the registration process. This usually takes just a moment to process. Now for the final technical hurdle, connecting our Hostinger domain to Shopify. In your Shopify dashboard, click Settings at the bottom left and locate the Domains tab. Click Connect Existing Domain and type in your new URL. I'm going to copy and paste mine directly to avoid any typos. DNS is very sensitive, and one wrong letter can break everything. Once you click Next, Shopify will give you the DNS records you need to add to your registrar. We specifically need the A record and the CNAME. Let's copy the A record IP address first and head back over to our Hostinger panel. In Hostinger, go to your DNS/nameservers settings. Under the A record section, paste the Shopify IP into the points to field and hit Confirm. Now for the CNAME. Usually, you'll set the name to www and the target to Shopify's address. If you see an error like I just did, don't panic. Sometimes you need to leave the name blank or use the @ symbol depending on your provider's setup. There we go. It's accepted. I know this part can feel a bit overwhelming if you aren't a developer. If you're struggling with your Shopify or WordPress setup, or if your site has crashed and you need professional help with DNS or recovery, feel free to reach out to me at webtrackofficial@gmail.com. I've helped dozens of organizations get back online, and I'm happy to help you too. Now back in Shopify, click Verify Connection. It will start the syncing process. Please keep in mind that DNS propagation isn't instant. It's the process of global servers updating your new address, and it can take anywhere from a few minutes to 48 hours to fully resolve. Once it's done, your store will officially be live on your custom domain. And here it is, the final look of Nexus Store. From that custom logo we built in Canva to our AI-generated testimonial slider, everything is looking clean, responsive, and most importantly, ready for customers. We've moved from a messy .myshopify.com URL to our own professional .shop domain, and the transition is seamless. Let's recap what we've accomplished today. We set up our Shopify admin, compared the editor to our familiar WordPress Elementor workflow, added products with AI-optimized descriptions, mastered variants and pricing, and tackled the technical side of DNS records. It might seem like a lot, but as you've seen, Shopify makes this entire process incredibly efficient. I hope this masterclass has given you the confidence to start your own e-commerce journey. Remember, if you hit a brick wall with your DNS, or if you need a professional to handle your site's technical recovery or build-out, my inbox is always open at webtrackofficial@gmail.com. I'm here to help you get your business online the right way. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to WebTrack for more technical deep dives and AI tutorials. Thank you so much for watching. Keep building, keep growing, and see you later, alligator.